They fled with their families from the horror of war, and today, they're arriving at the School of Peace. Located on the Greek island of Lesbos, the receiving point for those making their way overseas from Turkey, the school has a story and an innovative message. The school that you see behind me, the School of Peace, the idea is innovative. The teachers themselves are refugees. They're taught by the coordinators how to teach, and they teach in their own languages. And while the students have come from a host of countries that don't have diplomatic relations with Israel, the school's founders are Arab and Jewish Israelis.
In Israel, we live really close to Syria, which we don't have a peace agreement with them. And when the war started and there was a lot of refugees, we really want to see how can we help in this situation.
Israelis, I didn't know them before. Frankly, they're nice people. They're people who you can trust, and I'm proud to know them. In a difficult time for refugees from Syria, Iraqi people, Afghanistan, they help a lot of them, whatever nationality they are.
We have, I think, the Jewish and Israeli people. We saw the both sides. Like in our history, we are refugees, and I know this story, and I can also think it's like the time of the Holocaust. And 2 weeks before I came here, I was in the army miluim. It's like when you return after you finish the army, and I was in the border of Lebanon. And I always thought that in 2 weeks I will come to see the refugees.
Especially coordinators, they have changed my mind about Israeli people, about their country.
I had to leave Iran because I wrote about the Iranian government and I was against them. So they called me a traitor and said I was working with the Americans and the Israelis. And now that I left, I really am working with them.
We have only two persons in the community that wears kippah and like more religions. So I asked if it's complicated and if it will make conflicts. And they say that that it's like, it's 2 years the school is here, and they learn to know Israeli and us, and that we are good people that want to help, that want to be here. A lot of children ask what it is, the kippah, so I tell them like what it means.
And what do they say?
Not much.
They don't get it.
They think it's a strange hat.
The founders and staff, who come from the Agial and Shomer HaTzair movements, dedicated 1 day a week here to non-formal education. Instead of learning mainstream subjects, every Friday, the children engage in group activities designed to foster creativity and critical thinking, what may provide them with unique tools for their lives as refugees.
We have a law that the children make. If a children, somebody else pick on him and something that it didn't like, so he can write like a note and give it to us, and we make a law that two other students talk with him and judge, say what they need to be.
They left their country and they're going to another place that they don't know at all. Maybe it's a soft landing, I don't know, to this kind of society.
For these teachers, this unique technique is a departure from what they are used to.
Since I came here, my most favorite day is Friday, because in this day we have activity, and every week we have a different topics like communication, trust, or honesty, like something like this. And I think activity is not just only for students, it can be something good for teachers, for adults, to get something new, to learn.
Many of the teachers from the school have now made it to the next chapter of their journey, and they're living in neighborhoods in Athens like these.
Where you feel safe, where you forgot everything that might happen or what is happening in the camp. Instead, so School of Peace was the best place where you can express yourself. But in School of Peace, whenever things were not good, kids can talk. When if I see the kids, all of them in general, I was feeling like, these kids need songs. We cannot stuck only in one song. So I have to create so many songs possible in order to make them feel happy again. Yes, I know we get it from Israel, but let's put it a different words inside. We sing it like this. Jimalaya, 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 Kolalaila, Jimalaya, 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 Jim Jim, bon appétit, bon appétit. Jimalaya Jim, Jimalaya Jim, Jimalaya Hi, Jimalaya Hi.
Teach people how to love, okay? How to be one, how to help, not to segregate or separate people. That's our target here.